Okay, today is day 2, and it's a lot like the first day. You start getting a little tired, but not much in the first part of the day. But what's happening is, because you're not drinking water, your blood's getting a little thicker, and blood solids build up, and they stimulate these osmoreceptors on the hypothalamus, which stimulate the pituitary to release growth hormone to protect your muscles during your dry fast, and ADH, antidiuretic hormone, because you're peeing. It's going to say, hey, stop the peeing, stop the peeing. Goes into the bloodstream, goes to the renal medulla on the kidney, and it releases epinephrine. And what that does is epinephrine cleaves triglycerides in the fat cells, and that releases the triglycerides, which is glycerol and free fatty acids. The free fatty acids go to your cells to make mitochondria, produce ATP and water, lots of it, and your glycerol goes to your liver to make plasma glucose, so your blood and brain stay alive. During this transition period, during this sludge period, so to speak, as your blood starts thickening, your glycerol is going down, and then your blood gets so thick it stimulates the brain to produce these hormones to tell your whole system to start cutting up fat for your fuel. And there's a transition period between those two events. You're burning glycogen over here, and you're burning fats over here. On day 3, I'll be burning fats. So far, I've lost 3 pounds yesterday, and it's water weight. I'll lose another 3 pounds, tonight, today, tomorrow, and that's water weight. But as soon as you start tapping your fat cells, your fat weight starts going down. The water continues to be, produced out of urine, and you have no problem with water because your cells are making water, inside them. This is endogenous water. You can't do it any other way. You can't drink it and do this. It causes positive pressure, and I'll talk about that in tomorrow's video, but for the most part, today is that transition. As I go into ketosis, it's going to turn on the cleaving of triglycerides to produce the energy to keep alive during a dry fast. Dry fasting is great for that because it gets the system going that produces the fuel you need to keep going. Plenty of water, plenty of food. You got plenty of stuff coming out of the fat. You got nutrients and everything else that is stored there. Fat soluble vitamins and all that jazz being used in the metabolism to keep you alive. And that's why when you go to a 7-day, you really need to replenish that, which is what the restoration of the electrolytes is all about. You use tons of mitochondria to use tons of magnesium to make tons of ATP to keep you alive. 37 trillion cells are doing it. And there's hundreds of mitochondria in every cell. So it takes a lot of replenishment after 7 days of doing this. 5 days, now you just go back to eating. The food supply is enough to replenish that over the next week or so, and you're fine. But in a 7-day, you have to restore your electrolytes. But this is the day when I'm going to start getting tired. I laid out in the sun a little while ago and got some vitamin D building up, which is great. And I intend on probably taking a nap in about a half an hour. Because as you'll see, your energy will go down. But not enough to impede anything. Let me be clear. If you decide to do a 5-day dry fast, Wednesday to Sunday, okay, during your work week, because it's difficult to take work off. Oh, boss, I'm going to dry fast next week. It's okay, right? No. So just by Thursday afternoon, at the end of work, you're going to be pretty tired. Overnight, leading into Friday, you're going to go into using fat for fuel, and you're going to get your energy back. So Friday you'll be energetic. Saturday, pretty much so. Saturday, Sunday, you're going to be a little tired and a little disoriented because your body's out of sync. You're going to have sleeping problems, that stuff. Save that for the weekend, right? And then Monday, eat a breakfast, get your energy back, starts all up. But this is the 2nd day of a 5-day dry fast. I may go to 7, I don't know. 5 days pretty good. So I will talk to you tomorrow, and that's the story. Today you're going to have pretty much the same energy as yesterday. Tomorrow you're going to have energy again when you start eating your fat, and it's all good. So I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Restricted climb to 10,000. 978, my company cancellation received. Maintain BFR at or below 4,000. Clear south, light vehicles out.